So just wanted to show you a quick little video on his e-collar. So I got you all set up here and I got him this quick release collar. Of course, I chose brown to match him, but your box here has the original that the collar comes on, but these quick releases with the buckle just make it so much easier. So it's already sized to his neck, okay? And you have your remote here, okay? And you have your top knob. This is how you can turn the numbers up and down. So obviously that's high. So it has 100 levels, okay? So really where we're at with him, we're probably somewhere in between 8 and 12, okay? If he's barking at the front door or he's being protective there, you might need to go a little bit higher, but he usually feels it between 8 and 12, okay? So, but you have your knob there, you turn it up and down, and then you have these two black and red buttons here, and the black is what activates his collar, okay? So when you push the button, you can see it turns red, so that's telling you that it's activating. And then also on the collar, that little light will also light up red when it's being activated. So as soon as I let go, you'll see it goes away, right? So that'll tell you that it's working. Now, you have another button on this side, that's to activate the vibrate, okay? So when you push that, it'll vibrate, but we wanna be activating the stim, right? The stimulus, okay? So that'll be this top black one here, okay? And you'll have this little red dot right here and this little red dot right here on the collar. This is how you turn the collar on and off. You touch the two. So right there, you saw that red light went on. That means it's off. To turn it on, you touch it again, and there's your green light telling you that the collar is on. It also flashes green. You can see it blinking there to let you know that it's charged. Okay, so it'll flash green when the charge is full, and then it goes to orange, and then red when it needs to be recharged. Okay, so you have a charger here in the box. Okay, so it's got two ends, so you can charge both the collar and the remote at the same time. So you just lift this up, plug it right in, plug that in there. Same for your collar. Lift up that little cap, plug it in, okay? So you'll just, you can charge it like that, okay? And placement, okay? So if he's on his leash and collar, okay, his e-collar is gonna go behind it. So his training collar should always be first, right behind his ears, and then his e-collar should go behind that, okay? So again, I sized it correctly, all right? So you'll just put it on, and you'll see here, he has collar and then e-collar, right? And I know he's got his flat collar on too, so he's kind of wearing a lot of things. You can also take that off if you need, okay? But the e-collar should sit on kind of the side of his neck, okay? You want it to be on his muscle, so it's not like on his throat here or on the top of his head. It's on the side, okay? It's on the side, and it can just sit right there. Obviously, the contact points do need to like touch his skin through his hair, right? So that's why the collar needs to be sized correctly. But one of the things that I like about these quick release collars here is it has like this little bungee right here. So it can never really be like too tight on the dog. And then again, I did cut this to size it correctly because it does have a buckle right here. Like this is how you actually size it to the dog. So we can kind of cut off this extra tail here because it's still a little bit long, but it's sized right, okay? So all you're gonna do is, again, your e-collar is just mimicking, your leash and his training collar, okay? So you can keep it there at, between 8 and 12, like I said. And then when you're having the barking or the whining or anything, you're just gonna say I think you like to say hush, right? I think that's what you say, hush. You're gonna say hush and then push the button. Hush, shh, and push the button. So I did kind of push it. I pushed it there, and do you see, look, he kind of changed. right? He noticed it. So again, it allows you to reinforce quickly and without having to use the leash. Okay, so when he's in his down stay on his bed, you can even reinforce his down with it, all right? He understands it just as he does his leash pressure and his guidance, but again, you can use it to work on the barking or the whining also, okay? So if he's not responding, we're just gonna go up by 2. Okay, so just turn the knob until you go up by 2. So there was 12, and then there would have been 14, and then 16. Okay, so you often will focus on the number, and in reality, we need to focus on the dog's response. Okay, I'm looking to stop him. So when he's in an elevated state with the barking or being protective, again, you might just need to go higher because he's in an elevated state. It's just like, the collar, his leash and collar might not, he might not snap out of it too quickly, just like we saw when he was doing the barking with the elevator and the front door and all of that, right? Like it takes a little bit longer or sometimes more snappiness to get him out of it. So same thing can apply here, although this is a different type of pressure, right? This is physical directional pressure here with his leash and collar, but here this is a different type of stimulation, right? So often, again, it can break through that elevated state of mind a lot quicker, all right? So also, it should stay charged and last you at least a day, if not 2 days, depending on how much you have to use it, but should last a while. And of course, there's an instruction booklet in here too, but just wanted to give you a quick little rundown on it. I also think just let him wear it when he's at home. When you guys are at home and you're hanging out, let him wear it. You can there's a lanyard here, so you can put the lanyard on here and just have it hang it on your neck. That way you can always have it with you so we can be consistent with it, right? And then just if he's going to be wearing it throughout the day, just like every couple hours, just swap it from side to side. Okay, so every few hours, just move it from the right to the left, just so he doesn't get any irritation, but he shouldn't really because, again, of that quick release collar. But that's the quick rundown of it. Obviously, I'll give you some more instruction as you continue to use it. But this is also the smaller version too. This is the micro here, so just a little bit of a smaller box for him. Yeah, that's it for now.